Hey guys, it's Danny Alvarez with Cellphonius YouTube channel, and of course it's cellphonius.blogspot.com. Actually, I've been saying cellphonius.com for a long time, and I stopped hosting the actual website and exclusively doing things on YouTube, although occasionally I'll get on that blogspot. And listen, I wanted to give you a huge tip for iPhone users that are not necessarily used to these Super AMOLED screens that Samsung has made for Apple. Of course, Apple is making their own technology, their own OLED screens here coming soon. Perhaps, still giving Samsung a little bit of a cut because of the patented technologies there. But either way, I've been using Super AMOLED display ever since OLED displays at least, since the Samsung Galaxy S and also the Samsung Nexus S that had a Super AMOLED screen. And I'm telling you, from that moment on, I didn't see screens the same ever. A sharper, brighter, more colorful, rich texture to the films I watched, to all the content. Photography is just fantastic. But have you noticed that as of late especially, every time Samsung makes an iteration of a phone, look at the background that they use. Now, I don't know if you noticed this here, but this background is completely and totally black with the exception of the letters. Now, these letters are worn around so it doesn't burn the screen or anything like that. But there's a reason for that. Because with Super AMOLED displays or any OLED displays, basically every pixel has the capacity to turn completely off to make black. And so if you have a dark background or dark wallpaper, in fact, black wallpaper, essentially your phone doesn't have any lights on at this point. None of the display panel is on, with the exception of whatever the writing might be on the or type. Oh God, I'm truly screwing this up. But only what's on the screen. So you want to do this with your iPhone in order to save your battery life. Is you want to go with dark themes. In fact, if you can go with black themes, it's even better. Keep the theme black and your battery life will be, at the very least, doubled, because 50%, well, actually increased by 25%, because at the very least, the consumption of the display accounts for about 50% of battery life. So if you can increase or double your screen time on, in effect, you'll be increasing or maximizing your battery by another 25%, which for most folks will allow them to go through the entire day without having to refuel their device. One more thing that I wanted to let you know, and just as a matter of discussion, the devices are getting much, much faster. The technology is coming to the point where, with new 5G devices able to whiz through tasks online, as well as the processors being much more efficient and super fast, and in fact firing up different cores for different activities, we're really going to see a huge battery increase or efficiency increase, so that our devices will last 2-3 days. In fact, the Note 9, the newest device from Samsung, actually lasts almost a full 2 days, with one charge, and that's thanks to the 4,000 milliamp battery primarily, but also a lot of efficiencies that Samsung has put together. So if you have an iPhone, specifically an iPhone 10, and whatever iteration comes afterwards, remember, in order to save energy and maximize your battery life, let's go with a dark theme wallpaper and dark theme background. For cellphonius.blogspot.com and the Cellphonius YouTube channel, this is Danny Alvarez checking out.